Hibana, 5 minutes or less, the first of 3 hard breachers in the game. I say 3 because Maverick doesn't count because Maverick's dead to me and he's weird. I'll do a 5 minutes on Maverick at some point. I would not consider him a hard breacher in the same way Hibana is. Very first thing, because you're a hard breacher, your job is to open walls. You are one of the very, very few characters that can do that, excluding the secondary hard breach, but you don't want to make that your primary hard breach. Because your job is so important, you need to make sure you don't die. So play with your team, play safe, do not play up in front, try not to be the first person in the building. It is better if your sledge or, anyone else dies than your hard breacher, because if the hard breacher dies, you're fucked. Very first thing about Hibana is her pellet launcher has 3 modes. It says on the screen right there, it's 6 darts, or 3, or 4, or 2. I don't know why I said 3. I ignore that. If you do 6 for all of them, then you only get 3 shots. If you do 4, then you get an amount. I'm not good at math right now. And if you do 2, you get the most. You get like 16, no, I think 8 rounds total. Very first thing, why the fuck is this important? Because this is a hatch. You can detonate this as Hibana. Hibana is the best hard breacher in the game for hatches, because you only need 4 darts to pop a hatch. Little tidbit, you don't need to do them all right there. That's not a thing you need to do. You can just make sure you have any 4 darts anywhere on the hatch, and that will destroy the hatch. I will demonstrate it in a second after I explain this part. The thing about Hibana is she is good at hatches. She's the best at hatches, but she can also detonate multiple things at once because she has 2 phases on her hard breach. There's the first phase where you fire the pellets, and if you ADS with the thing, it'll show you where you're going to fire them. And then the second phase is if you have pellets out and you hit the button again, then she will start detonating every pellet you have. By the way, Catcher Closet's helping me. Just found her. So yeah, if you do 4 pellets on a hatch, the hatch is open. You do 6, you're not going to open the wall. No one can go through it. So just doing a set of 6, you're not opening that fucking wall. You have to open the wall a certain way to actually get through it, and I'm going to show you the certain ways after Cat kills me. So going through a wall is Hibana's weakest point. If your main play is walls, maybe consider Thermite or Ace, but Hibana's not bad at it. It's just weird. To get through a wall as Hibana, what you do is you do 2 sets of 4, like this. That'll make a crouch hole. That is also not going to be fun to do because it's a crouch hole. Alternatively, and unfortunately I can't show it because I don't have enough pellets, you just do 6s. Which, if you want to do 6s, let me just detonate really quick. 6s aren't really going to give you that much more space. Maybe you can fit a little more lateral. How? Why did that not break? I know Hibana's bad at walls, but she ain't that bad at walls. Anyway, yeah, if you do it like this, it's not going to, it's not efficient. If you want to get a good walkable hole, you do have to do all of your pellets. So maybe bring Ace or Thermite for that. And yeah, that's the Hatch Queen Hibana in 5 minutes or less. Peace. Don't throw.